So the videos within this section of the project contain information on developing sub-council area projections using POPGROUP. And the resources comprise 4 videos here. So we start off with a video from Ludi Simpson, who provides an overview of the methodology that's used within POPGROUP to develop projections for sub-council areas. So this is essentially describing the methodology that was employed by National Records of Scotland and Ludi in 2016 to produce a set of experimental projections for sub-council areas across Scotland, which took 2012 as their base year. There are then 3 other videos which are concerned with the practical use of POPGROUP to develop a set of projections for a sub-council area, and here we take Aberdeenshire as our council area, which contains a set of sub-areas. And these comprise 3 videos. First, we go through the process of specifying and running a setup file. Then we take a look at some of the input files that are required to run a sub-council area projection before finally running what's known in the documentation as a continuity projection. Continuity in that it continues past trends observed in sub-council areas, projecting those forwards. So a number of things to note here in terms of the scope of the resources that are provided. So firstly here, we assume that all of the input files containing the latest demographic data, updating the original experimental projections that were produced by National Records of Scotland, are already prepared. And as part of this project, the Improvement Service have pledged to take on the regular preparation of these input files and the provision of those files in POPGROUP format to council areas to feed into POPGROUP. So we assume that these input files are prepared and provided and show how to generate projections using those input files, adhering to the NRS sub-council area projection methodology. So really this is intended as a basis then to go on and develop other scenarios. These might be scenarios linked to local knowledge around housing developments or employment opportunities within areas. But these sub-council area projections following the NRS methodology would serve as a base. And it should also be noted that full documentation on developing sub-council area projections from scratch is available in a document produced by Ludi as part of this project.